I'll let that record. All right. Okay. So let me turn that down so I don't capture my audio here. Cool. All right. Well, everybody got their lovely instructions, and looks like a few are already diving in, which is cool. So feel free. I know there are a few joined who are just kind of viewing, so no problems there. All good. And so, yeah, all I have to say is may the force be with you and good luck.
Oh, that's how this is going to go, huh?
This is going to be very interesting. I just realized that my the two options you can do for surface mounting, the second option, which I'd prefer to go towards, I can't do because I lost the needle part of my syringe. So it's not like I can squirt like a small amount.
These are going to face this way, and I believe they all have the same.
No, I think they're all different resistors, aren't they? Or different sizes.
Oh wait, yeah, they are. These are 115s, and then the.
Yep.
Oh, okay. There's the order right there. So,
yep.
Let me take a look.
It's right on the board. All right, crank up the heat.
Oh, it's sitting on the board.
Yeah, should be pretty easy. 510, 510. All right, got the fine tip. So, 3 of these. Another one of those. Man, these small ones are going to be a challenge. My big sausage fingers.
So this one right here says 102 on it.
Oh, holy moly.
And I don't see a 102 on here, so.
They are really, some of these things are really small. I think I'm going to need a thicker pair of glasses.
Do you see a 102 on here? It looks like it
Dude,
goes
even
in
with my
one,
magnifying glass, I'm having a hard time.
The 102 goes in the one. It goes in the 1K slot.
Yeah.
Yep.
151 goes in the 150.
When you get to the 27.11, oh my gosh.
170.
Now, I assume you're supposed to take the backing off of that, or no? There's no backing, is there? Nope, it's all one thing. Okay.
471. Okay.
So you want to do the first one, or you want me to do the first one?
Who's going to take the first plunge in soldering?
Go for it, honey.
Want me to do it?
Yeah.
You got to use a lot of solder. Like
I thought Bill said, don't
dump as much as you can in there.
Yeah,
that's what I heard is not to do.
Oh wait,
right?
that was the opposite of that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Hold on. Don't listen to me. You just put a little drop of it, I guess, on there.
Drop. What does a little drop constitute?
Just a little tiny drop, like
there we go. Get that off.
less than you'd
think you
need. Way less than you think you need.
Well, I got enough there, so let's try it. Here's the problem: is I'm a lefty, so everything in this stupid board is all made for righties. There, let's drop it on. I got one on. Wow. Okay. How many more do I have left? And then, so I guess per the instructions, you're soldering one side if you don't have the flux core stuff, and then you dabble on a second drop on the other side. I don't know if that's enough.
Tim, that's way too much.
now I know why Ryan wanted to come on.
Whoa, Tim. Whoa, and whoa.
Hey, it's good to see you, Ryan.
Ryan, I'm laughing so hard I'm shaking.
No, you got to be still.
So burn marks on the board are good thing?
I think I erased all the numbers.
Yeah, no
Oh,
kidding.
wait.
That's my fear. 150.
I
I
think
can't. 150. Shoot, where did that one go? 115. Is it 511 or 5?
511s go all across the top, it looks like.
Okay. All right. So, although, yeah, when they put it in, when they stuck
Can I
it to
do
that little
yours?
piece of thing, they put some of them backwards. So some of them say
Yep.
115. So, all right. We got a 511. I don't know where that one goes. What's this one here?
We're sharing a soldering iron.
Just remember which side to grab. 750.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's the last one.
So what is this device? What are we building?
It's a QRP dummy load.
Yep.
10 watts.
271, 471, 271, 151. Okay, cool. Why do I have a spare one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So
See
just,
the other pair of tweezers?
7, 8,
Yeah.
9. Okay, cool. All right, good. One just fell out of the
Are
bag.
magnetic now.
oh, are they?
Yeah,
What's magnetic?
my tweezers.
Oh, okay.
I knew I shouldn't have rubbed it on a magnet before we.
It's probably not a good idea for one file, but that's just the guess. All right. I always need more solder on, I
I'm
think.
just gonna put a little dab on. Take the thing off. Take it off. Right. Then put a little dab of solder on the pad. On one of the pads.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah,
Heat up-
Brad, I
heat up
got a
the
quick
pad with the tip
question.
of the soldering iron, then put the solder on it.
What was that, Brad?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just got a quick question. I'm a novice when this comes to this, but you got to like tin the iron before.
You put the piece in place.
It's usually better to
do that
like
one tab
when you
there,
have to
and then you
apply
solder
the
down
heat to it.
next,
It's always easier.
second tab.
So yeah, that's what I do when I do it. Is I just basically tin the tip enough to be able to.
There you go. That's good.
Tanning means like put a little solder on it, let it cool down, or is that correct?
Yeah. So when you come on.
Wow, nice looking. Hey, Kim,
When you
has a pretty good natural.
yeah, when you just have the tip out in the open air, just hit it with a few drops of the solder itself, just to
Yours
get the
is nice and clean.
tip nice and shiny.
Oh, okay, I'm
on
gonna.
other side.
I'll get on the side and
That's good.
pay attention. Sorry for interrupting.
So I wonder if this is a little bit better. So not bad. You definitely have to be careful with how much you put on the pad. That's for sure.
This solder tastes funny.
Don't put it in your mouth.
I think it's lead.
It burns.
It tastes like lead and mercury.
Just got to remember, Tim. This is not like a sewing needle where you get your fingers wet. You get the tip wet. Yeah, not a good idea. 2.7.
Oh, what is going on with this soldering iron? Why does it keep going back to 180?
Oh, geez, that's not good.
Wow.
Is it cool back down?
Yeah.
What's
I was
the
like,
next
why
one?
is my solder not melting? And it keeps going back to.
150.
Okay, hold on. We're going to try something here. Okay, let's unplug you. Oh, son of a bitch.
I'm gonna move this away.
151.
Oh my God, where'd it go? These little SMDs are so small.
I think. Oh, okay. It was a loose one.
Oh, that didn't stick. Dang it.
You want to go ahead and do that one? I'll do mine after you. 151, just like the Bacardi.
That didn't look like it's setting there. I'm glad we did a beginner's SMD kit, because if we actually had to do a normal one, I think I'd be failing very fast. Gosh. I really need to get another eyeglass appointment.
Do you have a magnifying glass, Eric?
I do, but I can't do. Shoot, I got my solder tied to the board. I can't see it with my glasses on.
Yeah, that's facing the other way.
So.
Oh wait.
It's facing the right way, huh?
These aren't like biased, are they?
According to the picture, it's upside down.
Well, why would this one be right side up and the other one upside down?
Oh, okay, I got it. I see it.
So are they biased, or does like the numbers have to match like facing you, or does it really matter?
I'm not sure. That's why I was doing it the way that the picture was. That way it,
Yeah, that's the way.
just in case they are biased. Because I don't have
Reading
enough
instructions,
information to decide if they are or not.
The pad in line with the pad, heating pad, and doesn't say that they're biased. Uh-oh.
Knocked over the light. Oh, get rid of this thing.
Oh, we see this. That's probably why the tweezers are magnetic.
Yeah, I think.
Because of the light.
Yeah, it's got a magnetic bottom.
All right. I'm not going to care about orientation, because I don't think that at least the manual says it doesn't look like it's biased. But hey, I'll find out soon enough once I go to test it, right?
I feel some desoldering in my future.
Well, maybe they are by the picture. All right, this one's 470. My tweezers.
You want to do it?
Yeah, yours look good.
What's the next one?
All right.
Oh, okay, here you go.
Are these the non-magnetic
102.
ones?
Oh, it's ugly, but I think
is marked with
that whole row is
one.
Oh, it's looking good.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I guess my view isn't really all that great for anybody else looking at it.
For SMD, I mean, for what it's worth, if you can see, I don't know if you can see on my screen. Actually, does it show that side of it? I should look at this. No, it doesn't. It shows this the other way. So it's getting there.
Move my helping hands out of the way.
They aren't very helpful, are they?
Not right now, they're not.
Yeah, I'm finding it's just easier to work on a flat surface. My biggest problem is my tweezers. I feel like I'm going to squish the part if I put too much pressure on them. Oh. There we go.
That's probably
That looks good, huh?
There we go. You just watch out for the wire. I mean, no, just clean it up a little bit.
How the heck do you get this out of this little plastic case?
That actually was my question.
Like a chicken.
Oh my gosh, yeah. My fear is I'm going to pull too hard and they're going to go flying everywhere, which would be the biggest fear. There we go.
Right.
How'd you open it?
Very, very, very carefully.
Use a knife, or did you just?
Yeah, I got my tweezers in one little corner and pulled just so gently. Okay, let's go to the next row up.
That smoke from the solder, that's like really good for you. When you take a big breath of that,
Yeah, it really clears the lungs, doesn't it?
yeah, it cleans out your nasal passages.
You might want to get a different level of solder or replace the solder you have if you're feeling like, like cleaning out your internals.
Some people have a filter, a nice filter to filter the
Like
solder smoke
a
away.
bench fan.
Yeah, I think Ryan has one of those.
That he does. I remember seeing it.
Oh, it's crooked. That's it. Wait, no, it's good. It's good.
Hey Tim, do you have the jungle noises going on in the background? Because it sounds like you got like a,
It's my fish tank. The fish, we emptied some of the water out of the fish tank, so
it evaporated.
they got hyper bubbles right now.
I didn't fill the containers up in time, so it's just regular tap water right now.
They're river
So-
shiners at the moment.
I'm gonna fill it back up tomorrow.
Kim saved my bait when I went ice fishing, and
stuck it in the tank.
yeah, so I got like I had one that just passed away. He was like, how old was he?
He was 9 years old.
Yeah, it was a 9-year-old shiner. You almost could have ate him.
Dang it.
Yeah, he got pretty big.
The minnow.
Come on. Uh-oh. Come on. No. Oh, jeez.
Earlier, you would have heard the birds singing, but they're sleeping now.
Feels like I'm at the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
It's so relaxing that I'm focusing on that instead of like the actual task at hand here. And I've now resoldered this SMD pad 4 times because I can't get it right.
No.
Put this back.
No.
I've lost my good streak. Dang it.
Well, at least I figured out why my soldering iron kept cooling.
Oh, well, what was it?
Apparently, there's a standby feature, and when I was setting the temp, I accidentally got into the menu and set a 2-minute standby, so it would only stay on for 2 minutes.
Like the timeout timer.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Come on. No. There we go. Stick. Whew. Did that stay? No, it didn't. Dang it. Apparently, I don't have enough solder on that pad.
See the.
What? You're looking for
Which one did you put on there?
271.
271.
All right. So all of the surface mount components, the little resistors are done.
Wow. Nice job.
Is
So
this
you
one
want the LEDs
271?
now? Or you want
So,
the coax connector?
nope. So step 2 is LEDs.
Yep.
The 4 LEDs all install facing the same direction. Place the flat side of each LED facing to the right and double check that each is in correctly.
Man, these vertical 51 resistors are not. There we go. Come on.
It'd be easier if they just said all the long legs need to go to the one side. You know,
Right. Which would be easier.
flat. I don't see a flat.
Yeah, they aren't. It's just one way. I mean, come on. Biased. All right, that was the second pad. That was horrible.
the looks of it, I'm going to guess the long leg goes on the left.
That may be the case. I haven't gotten there yet.
Well, we'll find out when none of my lights work.
I know, right? Well, it could be partially because of your lights, but it also could be like, as I'm finding out, my solder joints aren't that great with my SMD stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that was too much. Crap. Come on.
That next one that's going on there, what size is that? 470?
471.
I don't have that one. That one didn't come in my kit.
Really? You're missing the 470?
Yeah.
Are you sure it didn't fall out somewhere?
Yeah, I'm sure. They
But are you sure? Because
I'm sure, yeah. They mailed me my kit in two orders, and they forgot to mail my kit. So I had to contact them, and then they remembered to mail my kit, and then they apparently forgot to put all the little pieces in.
Obviously, all the components you need in order to be able to properly make it work.
But that's okay. I can let them know. Oh, wait. What's that? Inside, look at this, guys.
You find it?
Inside the SMD connector.
Oh, it's in the connector?
Yeah, it's inside there. Whoa.
There you go.
Okay.
Came with it.
I found them.
Yeah,
They
lucky.
were really good, you know. They gave me the second kit for free after forgetting me and then forgetting me to mail the second kit.
That's good.
I figured if I called him and told him I was missing a little tiny piece, he'd probably mail it to me.
He'd be sending you the whole kit.
Yeah.
Keep dropping my solder. Dang it. Stop. I am definitely not able to manage tweezers with my right hand. I don't know why.
Sorry.
well, at least I know the diode is the right way. Oh, I can solder
Did it
that.
light up? Oh.
Not there yet.
Paul, you're so fast.
Well, it helps that you don't actually like talk. I'm finding that if I talk, I can only do that and not solder.
But you can't flap your gums and work a soldering iron at the same time.
I am not capable of that. Sorry, it's one of my.
So what's the next one?
See, as you see, my brain just stops as I try to actually focus on soldering.
Oh, wait. Next one.
I really
is
should check these.
471.
They are connected.
Can you see it?
There. Let's keep going down the line here.
Is that it? Excellent. Okay.
Thank gosh these things don't have to be perfectly aligned. Oh, that was a bad solder joint. What the heck?
Oh, they don't?
Well, like mine are a little bit off. Like they're not directly vertical or horizontal. There. All right. Thumb in hand. So, Mark, you're firing on all cylinders now with the iron.
I am, but I still don't have one thing on because I have no idea why this solder is not melting.
Oh, jeez. What do you got for solder type?
Well, I was trying to be fancy and got to just the SRA, like lead free.
Okay. Yeah, you might need some flux then if it's got no lead free in it. So what does this one get in it? This one is a mix of...
Maybe I should have just stopped and got some on the way home.
All right, this has got...
Oh, I wish it was a little thinner, but
I don't know. I keep
what is it
breaking.
that I got?
Mine's really super thin. Like I literally keep snapping it. I mean, like you can barely see that on the camera. It's so thin. I really wish it was a little thicker.
I'm really thankful that Eric lent me his Heiko soldering iron because I bought the exact same one, and boy, the thing works really good.
You got to say it correctly, Tim. You got to draw from the bottom of your throat, like Hongo.
Hongo, I got the hack. Oh,
yeah, I love my little Hongo with the 880? Yeah, 888.
I've soldered so many things with that, and it's so much better than my old wood burner.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've been down that road too.
And actually, this was the first time I had to change the tip for this project.
Or you're running a thicker tip?
No, thinner.
Oh.
Smaller tip.
I'm literally running the smallest tip I could find.
Yeah, that's what this is. I got really thin solder too.
Yeah.
Did anyone buy that needle to inject the?
I had bought it a while back when Ryan had bought a whole bunch of stuff for his test bench, but then I lost the needle and I can't find it. So I can't actually dispense it out of the syringe. So, oh well, it's fine. Ah.
Love how fast this iron heats up.
Oh, you're running the pencil? Or
it's the Kaiweets version.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's 12 volts. I'm running it off a little battery thing, and
look at you, man. 12 volts, everything.
Nice.
Well, trying to be because that's what's most efficient in this RV.
Or you could change to 24 volt, but that's another challenge in its own. Come on.
Are you in an RV?
Yep.
Kim and I are in the dining room. It's our ham shack because we weren't eating in here, so we're.
Then what better to turn into a ham shack?
Yeah, now we can eat and do ham radio stuff. But now the problem is my parents are coming over on Sunday for corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah, let's have a barbecue outside.
You can't well, you could barbecue corned beef and cabbage, I think. But it's New England boiled dinner, so.
Yeah, true that.
I suppose I could cook it outside. Make them go sit outside. Mom, go. Eric said.
Yeah, go ahead. Use my name. That'll go over well. And then
Eric said you're outside, so put on your boots.
Right. Cool.
All right. Now we might be cooking with gasoline here.
Hopefully you're soldering, not with gas. But yeah, just a suggestion.
Oh my God, it's my mom. I'm going to answer it.
Sounds like something out of Sesame Street.
Hi, Mom. Hey, I'm here with a group of my friends, so they can all hear you.
Oh yeah, there we go. Finally, about damn
All right.
time.
All right, let me
Holy shiitake
step away for a
mushrooms.
minute.
So, Paul, when you put the LEDs in, it was just long side
Damn it.
left or right?
Well, so forgive me. I haven't soldered the LEDs in yet. I put them in and I bent them over
Okay.
because I want to be able to test that they're in the right way before I solder them.
All right. Huh. Let's see here.
Actually, hey, did anybody actually figure out what the hell was going on in Peterborough last night? I swear, like half the state police was in Peterborough last night.
No, I didn't even know there's anything going on in Peterborough.
I even saw their TAC vehicle headed that way.
Oh boy.
And then I
Nothing on
saw
the
that
news?
they had like evacuated an entire neighborhood on the news.
Wow. Okay. But nothing else outside of the fact that they just evacuated a neighborhood?
I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything yet on the news that.
I think I heard that somebody was fighting with their neighbors and he was threatening them with a gun.
Maybe they need to go to Texas. That's common.
I was going to say, right, everybody carries in Texas. Place the flat side of each LED facing the right and double check.
Okay. Mother trucker. Okay, now let's see if I can actually get this on the way it tells me to.
I don't see a flat side on these LED, Paul. Oh, maybe? It doesn't look flat.
So what I was judging by was if you look in the LED itself, there's like a little break on one side and the other side is not.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I could discern that was different from one side to the other.
Yeah. Weird. Can't tell. Side versus. Well.
Okay, Eric, I told her that you said she had to sit outside.
Oh, great. How did that go?
She wants to talk to you.
Oh, I'm busy right now. And,
I'm busy right now. Nah, she doesn't want it. I didn't say that to her.
Yeah, because I just said it for you. So you had me on speakerphone. So
no, she's not. She's not on the phone anymore.
not too.
She didn't want to talk to everybody. She just wanted to talk to me, I guess.
Okay, so by looking at it, in most cases, the long leg or pin will be the anode, which will be the positive side. And of course, the board doesn't even have an orientation as to which is positive. Dang it. That was useless. To identify the flat side, another look for a flat edge or notch on the LED's plastic casing. So the notch is the flat side.
It's not pretty, but it's in there.
Wow, that's hard to see, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's not pretty, but
well,
wow, looks good though.
So the notch, I can't always fully make out that notch. What the heck? I need the magnifying glass to see this.
Do you have a QRP radio to hook up to it, Paul?
well, I've got a 5-watt HT right here.
Nice.
So I just got to get a little piece of BNC RG316.
Identify the flat side on the LED. Look for flat edge or notch.
Okay, that peels up like that. Can you open mine like that too?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Are the rest of them 115s
511.
or 511s?
No, we're 115.
Yeah, they're 115.
No, they're 511s. You're just looking at them
It's
upside down.
throwing me off.
They're 1, 2, 3, 4s.
I'm already confused enough.
That's it. I'm gonna lay on the floor in the fetal position.
Okay, so it looks
No,
like.
this should work with an HT, right?
Hey, where's Trey?
I don't know. Good question. Might.
All right.
Oh, it's,
Well, we're going to find out.
So it looks like the positive side, the longer lead, is what they call the flat side. So that the longer lead of the LED goes on the right.
Oh no!
Did you solder them in already?
So I didn't solder mine in yet, but I've got them going the other way. So
That's good. Yeah. So everything I see on the interwebs
So
shows
the longer one is on the right.
the right, which is what they call the flat side in the documentation.
Okay.
well, I mean, I got a light.
Hey, you could. You got them to light or no?
No, I got one. One of them is lighting up,
Yay!
but it's only showing 0.5 watts
Oh,
when it should be 5 watts.
Well,
Right.
what frequency is it on?
I'm on 146.
And oh, okay. Yes, I know some of them have variable power.
So
On various
I'll
frequencies.
follow suit here and wire left.
Let's try flipping them around, I guess.
I just won't cut the leads until I've confirmed. Yeah, I just scored the board. That's in. Okay. One left. Deep in Tim's jungle living room, we see.
Live minnows.
Holy crikey! Giant alligator.
That minnow looks a little grumpy.
And a wild white beast called Ollie.
Odie.
Oh yeah, Odie. Oh,
He is crazy.
Odie's sleeping.
Wow, that's good.
All right. Now I turned my LEDs around. Let's test again. Nope. Now I get no light. So the way that I had it originally was the right way,
First,
which would be the long leg to the left.
wow. Then what the heck? And then what are these LEDs? Oh crap! I just finished soldering the last one. Now I'm gonna have to unsolder them all again. I love that.
That's why I was testing first.
Well, I left them long.
So long leg to the left.
Yeah,
Long leg to the left. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Till someone else discovers that it's wrong.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Mine lit up, so that means it must be doing something right.
Isn't your HT doing like 5 watts?
Well, it's supposed to be, yeah.
I was gonna say it's putting only a half a watt out there, my friend. Was something wrong with the HT? All right, let me solder this one in first.
That was lucky.
Hmm.
I dropped one. It hit my foot, and I.
Oh yeah, that is going to be hard to find in a dark carpet.
Well, fortunately, I'm in my basement and it's cement, and it's landed gray side up.
Oh, which is good. You at least have a fighting chance. All right, so I have to desolder this.
All right.
All right, now I need helping hands. Hold on this and do that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Soldering iron hot again. HT out of the way.
Good for the wire.
How the heck did you get these out once you saw them? Well, you didn't solder them in, did you?
Nope, I sure didn't.
Do you have a
Guess what?
plunger?
I'm struggling.
Do you have a plunger, Eric?
Toilet one or a solder sucker?
No, for a solder sucker. Toilet one.
Well, I was going to
Are
clarify.
you kidding me?
What?
I literally just found you, and now you went flying out of my tweezers. That's just great.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't have a solder sucker. I used to. I lost it though. I was looking for it earlier.
I got one at my house.
Well,
I have one.
yeah, that's not helping.
Oh
me
wait,
right
you're at your house and I'm at my house. So.
yeah, that's not solving the problem. And actually, I'm going to come back to that in a second. So, solder this on here. So, did you solder the center pin of the coax first, Paul, to get it to hold or no?
Yes, I did. Although it was a pretty tight fit anyway, so it wasn't really moving around.
Okay. Because it says like you have to scratch the surface and stuff. Did you do that?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you got to like sand it off a little bit.
Yeah, but if he soldered it without it, I don't think you need it. This is where a lot of solder is very helpful.
Well, I put flux paste in all of the holes to help suck the solder in.
Right.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. I have a flux pen.
How about a
Yeah, I
flux
don't know.
capacitor?
I just have paste.
It's what makes time travel possible.
That
Oh.
is. And Michael J. Fox drive around it.
Regular paste flux.
Oops, I knocked over the light.
That center pin's a pain in the butt. That was a
All right.
job.
Well, I think that's it, right? Is that?
Yeah, it should be. Well, you got the resistor in there too, right? I haven't done that yet, so or whatever that is. Oh, now there's a couple other pieces here. What am I missing? It's hot.
Yeah. So there's the one little capacitor,
Not melting.
the diode, all the resistors, and the LEDs.
So the capacitor is not
Oh, okay.
biased, right? That just went in any which way.
Oh,
It didn't specify one way or the other.
Okay. We'll find out if that was the case.
Oh, hang on. Let's see. It says inspect your work and test it using an ohm meter by checking the resistance between the center pin of the BNC and the ground part. You should see 51 ohms resistance. Let's get the multimeter out.
Man, that BNC thing does not dissipate heat fast.
We're set. Ohms. Helps if I put it
Home.
in view of the camera.
Oh,
The magic number is.
Right. And so, center pin. Field. I got 59 ohms.
You got more.
I got more resistance than I'm supposed to have.
Maybe that's why you only got a half a watt of power out.
Yeah, Tim the Toolman Taylor with more power.
Printed this in color, not black and white.
Okay, stay put.
All right. So the only other
you got
thing,
59, right? I noticed that some of these were a little over. Like the one was a 102.
I just noticed, does it matter if your fives are facing?
I don't think orientation matters, but
Okay.
because some of mine are opposites. But I'll find out when I go to test it here. Now with the resistor, Paul, was it the black side towards the matching so it's black matching the diagram on the board, right?
Oh, the diode, you mean?
Yeah, sorry,
Yes.
the diode. Yeah, I say resistor. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've got it in the same orientation that I gave here,
BNC on
it's to match.
Yep.
The,
Right, so
the picture. Yep.
the black is on the right at the bottom. Got it.
Yep.
I gotta bend this the right way.
Well, I mean, she's ugly, and a lot of the resistors are crooked, but it seems to all be connected.
All seems to be working. The only way to know is to actually test it.
I noticed that on the board, it says 1K. And we soldered in 102. So I'm wondering.
Yeah, I don't think
that's where
there's an
your
exact
9. If that's why it's not 159 instead of 151.
Well, we all got 1K, or 102, I should say, not 1K.
Yeah. So
You think your extra resistance is from the
it should go 102, 151, 271, 471, 751.
Yep.
right? It's one up from the board, so I'm wondering if that's where your extra resistance came from.
Maybe I'll once I get mine soldered up, I'll grab my own meter.
It wasn't.
Actually,
That wasn't a lot, so I don't. And the
Oh,
lightweight,
hey.
so
Now we've got 1 watt.
Yeah.
oh,
Try 446.
Let's reverse my LEDs here.
is that on transmitting? Are you transmitting? You got a
Dummy
low
light.
power, or if you put it on high power.
You know what? I'm gonna try it this way and see what we get. All right. So if I go grab my own meter here.
I'm gonna get that out.
And we'll put it on ohms. Oh, come on. Tell me the battery's dead now. What the heck? Fasten stupid ohm meters. They fall into the case and they get bumped. They bump themselves on. Oh, cool. They're AAA, so I can replace those. Grab those.
That flux is salty too. I'm surprised. They put it in a pen too, so it's like
We could just inject it directly.
it's kind of like eating candy. You just take some of the juice out of the pen.
It reminds me of that line in Tommy Boy. Did you eat paint chips as a kid? Come on.
My favorite part in the movie is when he puts the door back on the car.
Oh yeah, what'd you do, Richard?
What did you do?
Oh, you got to be kidding me! I can't test this. My stupid old meter is broken.
I don't even remember how to change the fucking power output on this.
Oh, mother trucker.
Okay, so there we go. She's finally working. So it's a center pin on the
Center pin on the BNC to the ground on the BNC should get 50 ohm or 59.
Why am I not getting the reading here? System. Nothing. Add cold joints. Center pin to
Long is on the left. I gotta remember that. I'm gonna write it down. Oh, I don't forget.
I am not getting 59.
What'd you
What
get?
are you getting?
23. What the hell? That's not right.
Is it the orientation?
What is? God, that sounds good. Yeah. This is center pin to case. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm getting 54. Why am I getting 54?
It's from the center pin on the
Coax connector to the ground.
to the ground on the coax connector.
Yep.
Or can you put it on the corner? Can you put the?
I just put it right on the barrel.
Hello. Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't go up in wattage if you talk into the microphone.
It doesn't.
But I mean, I'm getting 2 lights now saying 1 watt
If I scream
on
louder,
2 meters.
if I hit the Morse code key harder, does it go farther?
Is the signal stronger?
Is it louder?
If a Morse code key is dropped in the middle of the woods, will anybody hear it?
It's weird though. Like so 70 centimeters. Like if I transmit, it doesn't do anything.
Right.
So I wonder if it's not designed for that band.
I think it's just. It said.
Just a 2 meter only.
I don't think it's 2 meter only. I think it was. What's the range? Looking at the details here. Inspect your work, testing 1 meter, check the center pin of the BNC and the ground part of the connector.
I mean, I can grab the 706, just turn the power way down.
Yeah, it only does up to 10 watts. We do 4 can tell you what it does. For the QRP. Let me look at the kit again. I'll tell you what it does. All right.
At some point, I got to find a home for this right here on this desk. But
10-watt output.
HF. Yeah.
Hey, Brad, I got a question for one of y'all.
Yeah, what you got?
Well, I don't know if I can find the instructions for mine or not, but I might need somebody to fax them to me or, copy, I don't know, or take a picture of it.
Yeah, I sent you an email with the link in it. At the bottom is the link to the install instructions. So the one I sent out with the Zoom link at the very bottom of it shows the.
All right, I think I messed up my camera here, but yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to interrupt what you guys got going on, but I wanted to say hello to Tim and his wife, and Paul, and of course Eric, and but I'll get on the side and listen.
Hi, Brad.
Hey,
If you give me your fax number, I can fax it to you in the morning.
well,
The facts of life.
I just recently got a printer, so because my hobby, and I print out QSL cards or anything. But I think you can fax on it. I just never have used it, so I think it's connected. I think it's connected to my cell phone. The same number. Not sure. Like I said, I've never used them. But anyway, I'm gonna get on the side. I wanted to say hi to you guys and 73s and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'll let you guys get back to what you're doing.
Well, dude, thanks for jumping in. It was awesome to see you. Hear you.
Yeah, Brad, it's nice to hear you again. And are you building the kit or?
Well, I bought it, but tonight I was telling Eric about it. It's a long story, but I wasn't really prepared to get started because I got a new soldering iron and didn't know if I had the right stuff. So I think Eric's probably going to send me a link so I can try to do it later. But anyway, I'm heading back up that way Friday night. I told Eric that, and so I might be headed there, Worcester, Massachusetts, and then maybe Manchester, New Hampshire.
Okay, Brad, listen. You got to say it with me. Worcester.
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 You're going
Worcester.
to Worcester.
Worcester.
Actually, the name of the town that I'm going to, I think it's called Ludrow or or something.
Yeah.
But it's close
Situate.
Hey, dude, it's close to Worcestershire.
Right.
Like the Worcestershire sauce.
Like the sauce, yeah. Everybody calls it Worcester. So if you say Worcester,
Audio.
everybody will know
Testing.
where you're going.
Testing. It's lighting up.
All right.
It's
All
working.
right, y'all.
How about it?
Wow.
Sorry for
Testing,
interrupting.
testing,
but I'm gonna
testing.
get it on the side.
You're not
You're good, Brad.
interrupting,
No problem.
Brad. Thank
It's all
you.
good. So you got it finally working there, Paul?
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, I pulled the 706 out just so that I could have a little bit more power and know that I'm actually putting 10 watts out. And yeah, so when I key up, as it's modulating, right, you can see it. That the lights come on, and it's working.
Yay! Nice job, Paul.
Yeah, very nice.
It lights.
Talking
Well.
into a dummy load on 80 meters.
Heating your living room.
You might get a dummy to answer on 80 meters. You never know.
Yeah, you might actually get a real contact. All right, let me grab my
CQ, 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 CQ.
Let's see if we can make contact, Paul. Hold on a sec.
From one dummy load to another.
To another. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll get my FX4CR out here, and we'll run the cable
No,
and
put it on yet.
I'll get up.
I just went down the line and did my initial dabs.
Now you know where I totally fucked all of this up, right? Is your recording for the Zoom posterity, all the group of us.
Yep.
But what I should have done was I should have started a recording just of my feed so that I would have it and I could make fun of myself after and upload it.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah. I recorded the Zoom, and then I recorded a OBS local file too as well. So
yeah, see, that's what I should have done.
Yeah, I did that because I knew I could capture all my OBS stuff, but Zoom would at least give me the audio. All right, let's hook up the battery here and see what we get. All right. Power. Got the antenna. Oh, I should drop the power on this thing too.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
I've had to probably run in the restroom when you looked it up, but is it just 2 meters, or what else could you use it on?
It looks like Paul tested on the HF side, so
yeah, I just used it on 80 meters and it works. It seems like 70 centimeters. It does not want to work, but
it might not be in that frequency.
Otherwise, it works. Yeah,
I mean,
2 meters to 80 meters.
You can use it on 2 meters, 70 centimeters.
No, it did not work for me on 70 centimeters.
Oh, okay.
But it worked on 2 meters, all down to 80 meters.
I got one more quick question, because the way it looks, it's just a circuit board with components. But do you get a case? Can you get a case to put it in, or you just leave it like it is?
I would imagine there's probably a case on Thingiverse or Printables or one of those where you can download the STL file.
Okay.
It looks about the size
right.
of a Sucrets box, doesn't it?
Yeah, you probably could fit it in a Sucrets box or one of those.
Sucrets.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
Sucrets? That's cool.
Yeah, it's almost the same size as the KV4
Altoids.
KV4P.
Okay. Again, I'm going to get on the side. Sorry for keep interrupting, but Paul, Semper Fi, and we'll talk later again.
Hey, the only dumb question is a question you don't ask.
All right. Thank you, man. I'll get on the side and listen.
Yeah, see? Check that out, Eric.
Oh.
It's not a terrible soldering job, but better than Jim.
It's clean. It's clean.
So, I don't know if you saw that video.
Yeah, and what's his name? Ham Radio Wilderness. Yep.
Oh, Frank did one too.
Frank did a really bad booger job.
Yeah, he's not great at soldering either. So
testing 1 2 3. It does work. I can't get mine to light it. Well, actually, because I'm only running 5 watts. So check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, 1 2 1 2, and my SWR shows the 1.0. So it is definitely working.
Yay!
Test 1 2 1 2. Cool. We are lit. Okay. Now I have a dummy load for my FX4CR.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm finding
And now I have a dummy load for when I buy an FX4CR.
Now, I'm finding that Kimmy is actually very good at soldering. So,
Oh, we got a little competition going on in the house there now. Who's got the next QRP kit?
right? Yeah.
All right.
It took me years to finish the True USDX.
Yeah, but dude, it took me many years to let it just sit there and do nothing. So, you're way ahead of the curve in my book.
But I did actually make a couple CW contacts with it.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like very rewarding to build something that actually works.
I was trying to make FT8 work with it. That was.
Did you
I
ever get it?
I didn't succeed yet, but
Yeah, give
I
you time.
succeeded with the knockoff one,
Right.
but not with the.
All right. I gotta go put kids to bed. Unfortunately, I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resistors done, and then I am apparently very slow.
You did fight against the fact that the iron wanted to shut down after 2 minutes, so I'll give you credit for that.
Yeah, that was very fun. And I did lose one resistor twice on the floor.
Oh, jeez. Well,
and it's not a race,
Yeah, you're doing good though. 6 is good. Kim and I are sharing a soldering iron, so
Yeah,
fine.
but they
Dude,
just came down to get me and tell me, "Are you coming up?" Okay.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed it, Mark, and hopefully you get it finished, and let us know your progress too.
Oh yeah, I will work on it this week. Yeah, I'll get it done.
Sweet.
So thanks, guys.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, thanks for participating.
All right.
Kim and I
Gotcha.
got 4 more of these to solder, and then lights in the end and the capacitor here. Get that. And
Did we? Ryan's still there? No, Ryan jumped off. Bummer. We know why.
Yeah, Ryan didn't stick around long.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if he thought we were just like doing a kind of a show and tell thing or what.
I don't know, but I mentioned it on the net, and a couple people said they were interested.
Yeah, I didn't want to send it out. Like last time I sent it out to the masses, everyone was just like, they just kind of ignored it. And I figured, well, those that bought the kits would obviously be in attendance. So, give them the option to, definitely join. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, whatever you guys. I don't mind having extra people there hanging around in the background and whatnot. So it's all fine by me.
They get to hear the soft sounds of the rainforest.
Yeah, or comment on certain soldering blobs and work. All right, cool. Now I just need to figure out how to keep this from getting banged around in my case. Put it in a small little bag. So it looks like your workbench worked out there good, Paul.
Yeah, it's not bad. Of course, I got little tiny frickin' pieces of legs from that circuit board. I cut all the little excess off. They went flying everywhere.
Mhm.
But my only complaint so far is the workbench area is like 6 inches lower than the rest of the desk. And so I have to really lower my chair all the way down so I can get my legs under it and at least kind of be able to work.
Right. Well, 2.0, right? 2.0.
Yeah, well, and I also I learned a hard lesson. A $17 webcam is not the same as a $150 webcam.
No, that is true. Although I have to say you guys can't see it on mine, but when I finish the final video, you'll see the breakout of my desktop and in OBS, and I've got a $20 webcam that's 4K, and it does decent. It's not great, but for this stuff, it's probably fine. I wouldn't use it as a main cam.
Yeah, my webcam's working pretty good. It's come a long way from the first time we did a group thing.
Yeah, and you haven't fallen off. You haven't had any stuttering at all. You've only had a phone interruption, but that had nothing to do with the.
Yeah, my mom called.
Oh. Hey, what's going on?
Is it your mom?
No, Paul's calling me on Hamcheck hotline.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, caller. First time
I've
listener.
been dialing into various repeaters with mine, and
Thanks for doing this, Eric. Good to talk to you. All right, have a good night.
7-3, man. 7-3.
I've been having fun with the Ham Shack hotline.
Dude, I was so impressed. I wasn't sure if I was going to end up with like different IP or if like the MAC address change going from the house to the RV. And no, I plugged it in and she works.
Nice.
No, when I first met Paul, when we first got the Ham Shack hotline going, he was the first person I called, and he was so surprised to hear from me.
And now he's torturing you. That's probably the first time he's been on that in a while. I mean,
it rang. I didn't answer it in time though, Paul.
Sorry, Tim doesn't think you're that important. He let you go to voicemail.
Did you get a voicemail?
No, I only let it ring twice.
And when Eric unplugged his for a little while, I left him like 50 messages.
Mm-hmm.
I called him every day and left him a message. And when he finally got it hooked back up, he called me and he said, "Tim, you need to find something else to do."
You did, and I'm glad.
And then he said, "I have to make 3 repeater contacts and give me some penance or something."
That's the only way you can absolve yourself. That's still too hot. All right. Okay, I bet you if I put this back in here, it's just going to
We're
spray
getting
Slow
there.
down with alcohol.
We're getting there. We got 2 more. Stop resisting.
I let you borrow my iron, Tim, but it's a little bit of a haul.
I don't mind sharing. It's been fun having another ham in the house because now it's like Kim and I will come and sit at the radio and hunt parks on the air. We'll listen in or we'll join in on the net or, various.
Right. There's a lot less eye rolling too.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun, and she's studying for a general now.
Woohoo!
And I'm studying for my extra. I'm a little over 60% done. So
well, all I have to say is you have a prime golden opportunity to get your extra before Todd does.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
That would really be like the last, straw that broke the camel's back with him. Because like everybody else around, like he's embracing this general thing so much that he's like, I like being general. I'm like, really? Or do you just like the attention?
Well, you know what got me to finally study for my extra was I get up early in the morning and I turn the rig on. And there's a bunch of foreign countries doing CW below my privileges. And apparently in Europe and other places, they have a lower privilege on the band than we do.
Yep. Yeah,
So, I can't make that Australian contact because he's in the extra portion of the band.
Yeah, that's kind of why I got my extra, just to have the extra band privileges. Although I don't think I've spent much. Oh, that's not entirely true. A couple of photos I did down in the extra portion. I did get a lot of people yelling at me, but whatever.
Dude,
I
do it all the time. Fuck it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just ignore it.
Yell at Eric.
Yeah, people do.
I don't yell at Eric. Why would you yell at Eric? He's like a Christmas tree. That's
Well, thank you.
That's like yelling at a Christmas tree.
Interesting analogy there, Tim. Where are you going with it? Am I like one of those Christmas trees that haven't been watered in a long time and just is brittle and falling apart, or am I more one of those hasn't been cut down and and eventually we'll be going home to a nice family someday?
No, you're like the one that's all decorated with popcorn and
Oh,
lighted up, and you're a happy Christmas tree.
you're gonna set me on fire? You're gonna light it up?
How can you yell at him? Like we could get Grinch to steal him, maybe.
Oh, I have plenty of video I could probably share with you if you're ever interested in the people when I do POTAs and record them of, complaining about sitting in the extra portion doing POTA. I'm like, screw you. I'm glad you're frustrated with me.
I think I feel like POTA has added a lot.
Oh yeah, totally.
Especially on the CW side of it, because there's a lot of people who use the little QRP radios,
Yep. Yeah, it's very popular.
and they're out there doing code, and it gives you something to talk to. Otherwise, it's quiet. There's no,
Any one given day, you could always spin the dial, and you're guaranteed to find a park somewhere.
Yeah. I love that.
I got to figure out a better way of learning my alphabet, because I got my call sign down. That's
good.
a challenge, but I could do my call sign.
Sounds like you should be, joining with Tim and using VBand.
Yeah, we can practice.
Yeah, but the thing is I'll be honest, right? I'm actually a little intrepid about practicing when I don't even know the basics.
Right.
Dude, that's okay. I put it this way. You could be in a nice little room with Tim and only Tim, and that's the way Tim and I did it before I gave my key away. And I'd be like, he had more patience for me than I had for myself, just trying to do my own call sign most of the time.
Oh yeah, I will go so slow to the point where you might fall asleep
on myself. But VBand's got that cool feature. It actually tells you what letter it thinks it heard, which it's pretty accurate.
Today I actually made a contact with somebody on VBand in the non-decode area.
Oh, nice.
And where we exchanged information. And
do you log that?
No. I mean, I just did it because it was slow at work, and I have a paddle on my desk.
Surprise.
So
is it also infrared, so it acts as your mouse too in a pinch?
I'll put it on VBand and I'll just write RX only, and just listen to people.
Nice.
I think that's a good way to, I'll listen to someone calling CQ and then try to make out the call signs that answer them. And that's a good way to practice too. If he gets a pile up or whatever, you try to figure out who's calling them. Doing good, Kim. One resistor left after this one.
And you got LEDs and diodes and capacitors.
This was really good because I never did any surface mount.
Well, I figured it was a good start, if anything, to try it because Bill WRA is always like, "Oh, surface mount's really, really tough," and I'm like, I can understand now why it's really, really tough.
When Microfab was next door to my work, I would go over there and they had the awesome microscopes.
Right.
And the girl was soldering under the microscope, and that was really interesting.
Hey, Paul.
I showed her some of Bill's little projects, and she's like, "Oh, he should come work for us."
Hey, Paul, show Tim your latest beautiful key there.
So this.
Oh yeah.
is the nameless. Now, hold on.
I love it.
That's cool.
That's awesome. You know, my favorite key is a straight key. So
I don't know. If you touch this one, Tim, you might fall in love with it.
I like that
Oh,
too, though. I
yeah.
like the. I'll show you my favorite one. It's right here. This one. This is a Nye
Oh yeah.
straight key, and it's heavy, and I can really hit it hard. I did. I'm trying to be easier though. After I broke Bill's
Gee.
key, and I broke the paddle, that my MFJ paddle, and I broke the CW Morse paddle. After I broke all those, then I started being more.
Nicer.
Kim stopped calling me Bam Bam. Now, before Bill brings a key to show me, before he hands it to me, he says, "Now, Tim,
Slow
be
down.
gentle with this.
Treat it like an egg.
You don't have to hit this very hard.
Nope. That is true.
You remember better if you hit it hard, though.
Well, you feel like, there's more effort put into it.
The signal goes further
That is true.
if you hit it harder.
Or at least the tone's the spacing's a lot longer.
Oh, did you see that?
Mhm.
That was pretty lucky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Show you guys so far. See if you can see it.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Getting there. One more.
What I found might have been a little easier when you do the LEDs is once you get them oriented right, just put them all in and then just go right down the line and solder it.
Just tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, because you really don't have to hit hit them a lot with solder.
I think, yeah, once we get the resistors all on, Kim's working on her last one right now. Should go pretty quickly. Should we do the connector next?
Yeah, that's what I did. Actually, no, I would do, before you do the connector, do the diode and the capacitor.
Okay.
Because they're easier.
And the black line on the capacitor lines up with the black line on the board, or the white line on the board.
Yep.
The diode.
Yeah, the diode. Not a
Yeah, the
capacitor.
diode. Sorry about that.
Capacitor looks like the brown spoon.
Does the orientation matter on the capacitor?
No.
No. I almost want to fix that one that's really fucking crooked.
Oh yeah, I can see that. The one of them right in the middle.
I see it. The 510 there in the middle.
It adds a quirkiness.
It's yelling, "Fix me, Paul! If you fix me, I'll light on 70
Wouldn't that be the funny part, that's why it's keeping it from actually jumping up to 1 or 2 watts with this little HT? Because that little diode's a little off, or the little SMD pad's off.
You never know.
No, you wouldn't.
I will say I like having the camera over the workbench area, but it's a pain in the ass to like
See,
get it in the right position.
mm,
You're like you're a little you're superimposed on the top. Like you get the big picture, and then it's almost like
Floating.
Twitch. That reminds me of Twitch. You ever do any of Twitch with the video games?
no.
Like you go on Twitch and people are broadcasting their video games on Twitch, and they'll be like in the corner of the video game. You'll see them, and then you'll see the video game on the rest of the screen.
It's a floating head.
Kim and I play DayZ. I don't know if you guys play any video games, but
Not much.
I don't have time for video games,
yeah,
unfortunately.
we don't either. But if we get some time for TV, instead of watching TV, we'll play video game. You know,
That works.
Now with the LEDs, you solder the backside.
Long left.
we're gonna do the capacitor. We're gonna do LEDs last, I think.
Oh, that's the next step.
Jeez, I don't even need the freaking overhead lights on it.
Oh, is it?
LEDs.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's actually better without the light.
So the long is on the left. Now,
Correct.
when we're talking about on the left, right? You're holding the board.
So with the
This way.
LEDs at the bottom, the long leg goes on the left side.
Okay. When you stick them through the front of the board.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I got it. All right. Let's do it. Let's stick them all in there.
How do you secure them in there, though?
We're gonna solder them.
Yeah. So what I did was I pushed them through, and then I just folded the legs over to hold the LED tight, and then I soldered it, and then I bent the legs back and cut the excess.
So just fold it over like that.
Yep.
This is a good project. You having fun doing this?
Yeah.
It's not bad, huh?
We'll definitely have to try something again next year, a little sooner. We'll try to get them ordered before like December, or like start that process to have them ready by January.
Oh yeah, and mine was the holdup. The guy forgot to mail it.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that. Like usually they're pretty quick. I mean, I know. I wonder if there's some of the other process. Like you say, I know a few other people were like Dennis bought one, but he got his late because they messed up the order or didn't have enough in, and it might be just one of those things that we just when we order early, we try to get a QRP, like a group deal kit or something that might help the problem.
I bought 2 of them, so of all people to forget their kit, don't forget the guy who bought 2 of them.
I know.
Yeah.
They did.
Okay, so we're just gonna jump across and solder them. Pretty easy. Then we'll cut the. You think we should cut the legs off right away?
I would wait until after you solder them to cut them.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, I have to say that black pad looks better than the graphing kind of mat that everybody uses, Paul.
Oh, well, so you see, I've got that too.
I hate that. Yeah, it drives me bonkers.
But this little kit actually came with a small little black one that that'll fit in this little slot here. So this is a metal plate.
Oh, right. You were saying it's magnetic. Yeah, it holds in there or something like that.
And so like this is just the cutting surface. But I like keeping the metal plate in there.
Hey, here you go.
Looks slick.
Yo, Kimmy. Okay, got the LEDs.
Yeah, for $100, I don't know. I really like this little kit, and like everything's magnetic. Like this thing's freaking super cool.
Kim and I got a baking pan with a laminated paper on top of it.
Oh, that's a cool holder.
It's very
Yes.
still live in a dorm, isn't it? I get some little bitty dikes.
Oh,
Look at
boy.
the little bitty dikes.
Yeah. So you put your wire in, and then you can solder it in the middle.
Cool.
That holds it. Yeah, I like it.
I like those better than the helping hands. The helping hands kind of get in the way. Might have to change that out. I like that idea.
Yeah. Well, so we get the big yellow helping hand, and then I got a long one like that, and then short ones. Up here, so you can. So yeah, we got all kinds of little helping hands.
Nice.
And they're all magnetic, which is really cool. They just kind of stay in place wherever you
Those
stick
are
them.
really nice. I got the the old school like
Vice stuff, yeah.
Yeah, with the magnifying glass.
And then it's also got a light up magnifier. It's on a magnet base.
Oh, well.
Oh,
So kudos to Chuck. He's the one that found it.
You
shared it with the world.
Great.
Thanks,
Yours is a lot neater than mine. Okay, and then capacitor. Is that the next step?
Yeah, you could go with that or the diode, whatever your choice is.
Capacitor doesn't matter what which way. You can use these too. These work pretty good too.
I think next time I do the Zoom thing, I'm going to have to set it up in a way that I just keep everybody's cameras actually in the view instead of flipping through the one that goes to the active voice.
I got everybody's camera open.
Yeah, I've got an OBS, like a OBS custom view that, I've recorded separately that's got like my desktop camera views and then it's got a main screen shot of whoever's like the active talker. But I find that because I'm using my cell phone for audio, every time I talk, it just says Eric's phone. And so I had to change around that view a little bit. So, because I'd rather see you guys doing your soldering job than,
Got my lights in.
Good
Yeah,
job.
nobody wants to see Eric's phone black screen.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Eric, did you do the KV4P radio thing?
Capacitor.
What's that?
Those.
Can I see the top
This.
of yours?
Yeah.
No,
On,
can't say I have.
No.
1.3. Is that a 1.3 or 1C?
What is that?
So what it is you attach it to a phone.
Yeah.
And then you've got the app on the phone, and it turns your phone into an HT.
Oh yes, I heard about this. This is
it does 2 meters 70 centimeters.
Is that KV4's version or is that Smitty's version?
No, this is the KV4P.
Okay, because Smitty did a enhanced one that I guess he fixed a few things in the original one too.
Yeah, so this is the 1.7 board.
Yeah, his is like
and
2
Smitty's
or something like that.
2 or 2.2 or something. Yeah.
The only reason why I'm like super excited now to mention it is because whatever Smitty's doing to fix that one and help solve, he's actually going to get his SOAR unit closer to where he wants to actually finally start building it again, which would be nice. I really want to see him manufacture that because I really want a satellite radio that's all in one, that has Doppler and everything, all built into one that's 5 watts.
So the black end of the resistor goes where the line is on the
Correct.
resistor.
On the diode.
Or the diode, sorry.
Call it whatever you want, just don't call it Al. Have you actually transmitted on it yet or no?
Yeah. I got it working just before the stream, but the thing that was suggested was this, right? So you go USB-C to USB-C, and so you go, from this,
yeah, and it sits on the back
HT into the phone,
yeah,
but it doesn't work.
No, is it power only? Is that why it's not data?
I have no idea, but that was what we were told to buy.
Yeah,
and then it didn't work. So I went round and round trying cable after cable after cable after cable, and I finally found a cable that if I put an A to C adapter on it, I could get it to work. So
it might be that it's the USB-C stuff. If it's PD specific, then it doesn't have the data pins for transmit, which it sounds like that's what that device needs. But weird. So wait a minute. I have to ask the real question though. So you actually are using your cell phone to talk on two-way radio? Am I hearing that right?
Well,
I don't like the ComJot.
it's an old phone, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
It's a Note 9.
It doesn't matter. It's still a phone.
It is. Yeah. It has no cell service or anything, but
yeah. But you hook it up to Wi-Fi and it's got data.
Yes.
Wow, it's good to see that you're just turning over new leaves every day, my friend.
I'm just trying to learn new shit.
But I gotta rash it, man. I remember we had a long discussion about that damn ComJot and how
yeah, we did.
The cell phone and the radio shall never come together. It's almost like you're living a life of sin. My gosh.
Oh, it is, dude. It is.
That's cool. Have you actually heard your audio back on it yet, or no?
Yeah. So I was using the HT with no antenna, and transmitting into the KV4P, and it works. I mean, audio is not fantastic, but it does work.
Yeah, nice. Well, in a pinch, you always have a backup radio.
Yeah, the bummer though is like you can't really see like the iridescence in the case.
That's kind of odd.
I mean, like in real life, it looks fucking phenomenal. It's all sparkly and
yeah. It looks the camera's not doing it justice. It's because the surface is so glossy, you can see more of the camera light than you can see the KV4P. If you turn it a weird one, it actually kind of comes through.
There you go. Yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah, I see the sparkly.
See the sparkles?
Yeah, weird. It's like nice. Glitter. You've been glitterified.
It's bedazzled.
Yeah, exactly.
It's shiny.
I feel bedazzled.
Hey, dude, can you send me the link to that tray? Because I think I'm going to swap I'm going to have to get a new one because I want to get rid of my blue static pad. Because I like that tray way better. I like the compartments in it.
So it came with the kit.
Okay, well, you have the link to the kit?
Yeah, it's on Chuck's YouTube video.
Oh.
Because he gets whatever small mission he gets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got that's the kit. I put a little battery pack on it.
Oh, your
USD, true USD.
Oh, that's right. You did get the battery attachment to it. Oh, nice. Wasn't it blue, or did you buy another one?
No, it's blue. I bought a blue case for it. The one you gave me was orange, I believe.
Oh, right. Yes.
I bought a different case for it.
That looked white. But... Hey, Paul, you gonna do the live stream Friday?
Yes.
Okay. Trying to see if I even have time to do it.
There. I put a link to Chuck's video in the Lift Framingham Discord.
Sweet. Appreciate it.
Oh, I missed Mike's premiere.
Oh, it was like 2 minutes, but yeah, it was typical Mike fashion.
Well, he tagged me in it, and I was like, hey, I don't think you should have tagged me in that because I mean, like, I don't do anything with Subaru. Like, I'm not a Subaru guy. And he's like, no. He's like, I tagged you because I was wearing your shirt, and I gave you props and plugged your channel, and I was like, oh, all right, well, thanks, man.
Oh, you said premiere. I was thinking the premiere where you did the 2-year anniversary. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't see that video yet. So the one with his antenna choices, is that the one he's trying to figure out for fitting out the Subaru and the radio on the Subaru?
Yeah. Antenna dilemmas. Where should I stick it?
Yes, they're right. I gotta go look and watch that one.
Oh, the song! That's what I wanted to say. Once I saw Paul, the song on the podcast, Kim and I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
we were dancing when the song was playing.
Which song?
The one that how did it go when
The rock and roll.
the rock and roll? Yeah, it was a rock and roll song.
So Live Free and Ham theme?
Yeah, Live Free and Ham.
Okay.
We thought that was hilarious and awesome.
Oh, dude, he gave you props at the very beginning. Nice.
Right? I was like, holy shit. I mean, I just started freaking watching it. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, hey.
What did he give
look
props
at Paul
to,
and his channel.
And what did he give props to 741 for?
He had 2 Subaru videos.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, and the installer radios, right?
Yeah.
So what did he finally end up doing here?
Yeah, so I got props for, I don't know, having a cool fucking shirt, I guess.
Is that did he just buy one, or did he? Or did
Yeah,
he win on a giveaway?
No, we were in the chat during the premieres or something, and oh yeah, no, it was the premieres. It was my first RV video when I did that in the premieres, and I was like, yeah, and check out the real OG shirt,
Yeah.
and so like in the chat, I was like, oh hey, Mike, like really love the fact that you got long sleeve shirts, like. I got to give AM a chance and the VHF one. I love the VHF one. That was such a clever design.
Right.
And yeah, and then like 10 minutes later, he's like, "Oh, I ordered one of your shirts." I was
My
like,
God.
"All right, cool, thanks."
I thought you want to put your ferrets on your antenna towards the radio side, not the antenna side. That's a lot of ferrite beads. Holy crap.
Well, so if you do it at the antenna, then it stops the comma mode current from going back down your coax.
Right, but it doesn't I thought you wanted to stop it before it entered the radio with the purpose of you could pick up RFI along the coax too.
Well, you can, but it's more for the common mode.
Oh. Drive me bonkers.
I just realized yesterday, actually, that the reason that my truck stereo stopped functioning properly is a direct result of every time that I transmit on the FTM 400, it like totally silences anything coming out of the stereo.
Oh, weird. Is it because of ground or something?
I have no idea, but so somewhere along the coax routing, I'm causing interference with the stereo.
Huh. Interesting. I'm trying to think when I had that same problems in one of my other cars.
Okay, so this goes just like that. Did you put let me see the picture of did you put the connector above like this? Up on top?
Yes.
Below? Okay.
Connector goes on top. And then you solder it underneath.
Okay, I got it. Oh, it fits in there really nice, actually.
Yeah, mine was a snug fit, so.
Yeah, it fit really good.
And this is the one place, Tim, you can actually use a lot of solder and not feel bad.
I am very excited about this. I am going to
yeah,
a big puddle.
especially on the ground legs. Like I filled those holes. I put a big blob on both sides.
Yeah, you don't need it on the center pin though.
No, just a touch on the center.
Oh shoot. We're almost there, guys.
Hanging
Thanks
on.
for being patient and sticking around while we finished.
No problem, bud. Anytime.
Kim and I are having a lot of fun doing ham radio together,
Focus on your soldering.
It was so much fun, since she got her license. It's nice to have someone in the house that can jump on the radio, with you and practice Morse code. Someone to practice Morse code with.
All right, Tim. Yeah. Focus on the blobs there. Focus on the blobs.
Oh,
I can see you.
I'm
watching you. It's like you're trying to talk and you're doing exactly what I do. Is your brain can't handle both at the same time.
These guys know me.
But then I watch Kimmy, and Kimmy's just like, yeah, no problem. The solder joints look like she's been doing it for 50 years.
Right? It's like, did you just quit microfab?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, looks like we're all soldered up here. You go. And I'll test it. I have the radio here ready to test it, and I have
If you got an ohm meter, you can.
have a voltmeter right here, handy.
Yeah, just the center pin and the shield.
All right, so.
I'm gonna have to put a warning label at the very beginning of this video that if anybody's watching it, that they're gonna feel like they're gonna have to get up and go to the bathroom quite often.
Dude, I've gotten up and gone to the bathroom 4 times already.
I know, it's the water in the background. It's like, like, man, I gotta cross my legs. What the hell? Why is that happening? Didn't have any water for 4 hours. Hey Tim, if it's easy, you could grab the pin off the back of the connector, off the coax connector, like the one that's the center pin there. You could just tap it there.
Does it matter if I put red or black there?
No, either one should be able to give you the ohms.
Uh-oh.
No, like turn your board over and do it from the backside.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah, it was a little easier.
What was it giving you?
Not good. I can't hold it steady enough.
You need helping hands.
Right?
Ooh. What is it giving for your reading?
I can't hold it steady enough. I'm too shaky.
Yeah, plug it in and see what you get.
Yeah. Yeah, hold
Can't
on.
try it. The dummy load.
We plug it in on the dummy load. Here we go. And now remember, this might not do a full 5 watts. It might be 0.5 watts.
Well, at least you get a light.
Yeah, light. See the light? And it
There
is
you go.
and it is 0.5 watts. So on the
There you go.
on the USDX. So I have a feeling if I had a 10 watt, they would light up. So
Sweet.
I did actually say 0.5 watts on the. I could probably put some more power into it and get some more. But she lights up.
Well, I guess now what I should do, right, is just make a video of me blowing it up.
You run 20 watts through it?
Run 100 watts through it.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine what would happen. I want to see that video then. See how quickly it just, catches fire.
I could turn the. Hold on, let me see if I get something that's a little more powerful.
Well, you could always throw it through your DX10. Just run your DX10 at 10 watts.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Or we could have a live demonstration of you putting 20 watts through it.
Or 100.
Watch, well, it'll only handle
That
10,
too.
right?
You can get down to 5.
You guys.
The board will only handle 10.
Go ahead, put 20 watts through it.
Just, you don't have to key down for more than 3 seconds. If you really want to be brave, then put a, CW carrier through it at 10 watts.
Yeah, well, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing here. That's what I got hooked up over here. So let's get the jumper on there.
Get the fire extinguisher and let's start it up.
Do you have a fire extinguisher?
We'll find out soon enough.
I have 2 handy.
Good. Now I know I could come over. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
you went to his house.
Brookline's not far.
Yeah, your house would be probably down to the ground by the time you got back to you. Put out a small little fire.
I'll tell you, my house is worth more than a little pile of ash.
Property.
All right, so turn this on. Get it to RF power. How many watts?
Max 10, but you could probably put 5 through it.
All right, let's bring it to 9. All right. We get it up to 9.
Way to dance right there on the edge, my friend. Show us your LEDs.
Okay, we ready for the explosion? Here, you want to hold this, Kimmy?
How nice of you, Tim.
wait. Here we go.
You sure you're going through that dummy load?
Nope. No joy on that one. It worked with the...
The HT.
Yeah, it worked with the little thing, but not with this.
Weird. Let's play around with it then. All right, guys. Well, my wife just got home, so I'm going to wrap things up, but I appreciate you guys all hanging out and building kits with me tonight. It was really a blast, so glad we finally got a chance to get this all done.
Yeah,
this was fun.
yeah, excellent. We're going to light Kimmy's up.
Yeah, well, at least light her up.
All right, hold on
Well
for a
done,
second.
brother.
Finished.
All right,
All right, I'm going to
make
get
it all
up.
official. She's sizzling.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Plug this in.
Okay, we're plugged.
Okay, here we go. 0.5 watt. Show it under the camera up there. Yeah, there you go. 0.5 watt.
I don't see any lights.
No lights.
No
No
light.
lights. Uh-oh.
No
Uh-oh.
joy.
No joy.
No joy.
What happened?
Gonna have to go back through your.
My SWR is good though.
Yeah. Maybe there's a joint loose weird or off. Oh, the joys of soldering.
Here you go. Plug this one in. See if this one lights up. We'll go through and tighten everything up after. Let Eric get going. All right. Here we go. Half a watt.
There's
Lighten up. See it?
Okay. Yeah, I see it there.
Yay! Lighten up.
Double check your joints. See what's going on. Might have a cold solder joint.
All right, we got it.
Sweet.
And it's reading
Half a watt.
See if you can read it. Probably
That's
can't read
fuzzy,
it.
but I got it.
Bad. No,
Still bad. Nope.
can't see it.
Alrighty, guys. Have a wonderful night. Thank you again.
Good night, you guys.
Night,
Good
Eric.
night.
See you later.
Night, Paul.
Night, Paul.
All right, later.